All right, Horsemen Academy. For the end of June, we got something special for y'all. And it's close to June 27th, too. So at this point, we might have to get right into the music here in Houston. And I got a special guest today. The last couple episodes, we were more entrepreneurship. We were talking around, we had Adam here, and he was sharing about how his coffee brand has made it to Whole Foods and or Sprouts. We also had Dr. Viviana in here talking crazy, telling us we need to be having more sex. But today, we got a young brother who is with us, who is going to let me know how he got into the music game. And also, we're going to hear more about what his next plans are with his music. So, brother AP, please introduce yourself to the audience there.
What's up? What's up? My name is Aaron Page. I'm an artist in the city, man. Thank you, first off, for having me on here, man. I definitely really appreciate it a lot. Definitely, we need to see a lot more love in the city, man. So I appreciate, stuff like this for sure, especially where I'm at and what we got going on. So
nah, man, Houston is one of those cities where we're working on all of our collaboration. Yeah. Oftentimes many of us are working in silos. Some people have ways that we could assist elevate each other. And I think both of us will be able to benefit from this interview. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? You have a certain audience, we've got a certain audience, and it's always good to cross over.
For sure.
So I appreciate you coming to give us some time today.
Word.
So thank you.
For sure.
So let's get into it. Now, as we were getting started, I like to go way back before we even get into your music today.
Do it.
I was asking you where you're originally from. Yeah. Now, you say you're a Houstonian. Do you claim Houston, or do you claim anywhere else?
Nah, I'm from Houston. I do claim somewhere else. I'm originally from Connecticut.
Okay.
I moved out here. I was like 14.
You ain't but 16 now. I mean, come on, brother.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Come on, man.
Let's leave that up to interpretation or whatever the word is. Nah, damn, do I tell my age?
Nah, you ain't got to. Nah, you good. You ain't got to.
Yeah, I'm 16.
Okay. So since we went there,
yeah.
What side of town are you from?
Side of town out here?
Yeah.
West. That's like Cypress, Katy.
Okay,
That's
so you from Cypress area. What high school did you go to?
Side Springs.
Play any sports or anything?
Yeah, I play basketball.
Okay, can you hoop? Hold on. Horsemen, we have a question. Hold on.
Man.
This is a real question here. If you were in the NBA right now, you be serious. Who would your game be like? My
game be like, shit, I'd probably say like I like Julius Randle.
So you're a bully.
Or like my favorite player for the longest used to be Paul George. I really like Paul George. I don't play like nothing like Paul George.
That's a big difference between Paul George and Julius Randle. I'm just saying
my favorite player, but Julius Randle, realistically I give it like Julius Randle.
Okay, so Julius Randle, you hoop. Did you hoop after high school? Did you attempt to hoop?
Nah. Okay. If I had the chance to, I definitely would have. But I actually tore my ACL shortly after high school. But I loved basketball a lot, but that's something I had to let go. Music has always been the thing.
Music has always been a thing. Yeah. Okay, so when did you let's talk about young Aaron, young AP?
Yeah.
Where did this music love start?
Damn. Shit, I remember my oldest brother, he used to sing in a quartet. He was in like choir and shit in high school.
Okay.
Stuff, excuse me.
No, you can cuss this. We good. You can. Yeah, you good.
So my oldest brother, he used to sing in high school, and my second oldest brother, he used to produce and make beats and whatnot. And I remember in like preschool, like 4 years old, he was singing this quartet, and they had a concert at school. And I always thought that was the coolest thing, how everybody was singing together and they were like singing different harmonies and stuff like that. And then so one day, me and like this group of kids in preschool, I wish I could remember their names, but we were singing I Believe I Can Fly.
Oh, come on, man. Wait, this was preschool?
This is I all my life, bro. Everything I love, this is the shit that was happening. I don't know how we knew this song, but yeah, I don't even know how the fuck
Space
we knew this
Jam.
song.
You knew it from Space Jam.
Had to be Space Jam.
It was. I mean, so if you...
So let me finish real quick.
Yeah, you good.
So nigga, we're singing this during like recess, like playtime and pre-K. And I remember this shit like it was yesterday. It was me, this other black kid, and a white boy.
Okay.
White boy's name was Timmy.
He was stepping on it too, wasn't he?
He was doing his thing. So yeah, our teacher comes in. I used to love this teacher so much. She came in, I wish I could remember her name as well, but she came in and she was like, what are you guys doing? And we're like, we're singing. Da, da, da. And so after the little playtime, she made us go up there and sing the song, but everybody else was too nervous. Shit, I was nervous too. I didn't know what it was. But then I went up there and shit, I sang the I Believe I Can Fly, I Believe I Can. And then the class was like, wow, they were clapping and shit. And so
you had a moment like, you probably don't even know. Do you know the movie Sister Act?
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember when they had the kids
Yeah.
sing at the end with Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah.
You had a moment like you let your teacher do you like that in class?
Man,
That's a damn
yeah,
shame. You know what I'm
dog.
saying?
That was like, and after that, bro, it's just been like I just had that.
You had that.
since
Okay.
then. Yeah.
Now, was it always you singing, or do you compose music? Like what levels did you kind of get into in the music game?
Yeah. So I always liked to sing.
Okay.
I don't think I really knew I could sing until like I knew I liked it. I didn't know like I was actually like good at it until like I did like a talent show in like 6th grade.
Okay.
And I sang a song by John Mayer. It was Daughters, and my sister, she danced to it. And at that point, because it was like another type of situation where like people were like, wow, this is actually, you know, and at that point, it was like, okay, I'm actually good at this. Like I know I like to do this, but I'm actually good at it. But nah, it hasn't always been singing. Singing was the first thing for sure. But I learned piano. I was originally taught before we moved here. I was being taught classical piano. So we went to this music academy called Neighborhood Studios in Connecticut, and we would go there. Like I would have like basketball practice, then go to music school. So I go to school, basketball practice, music school.
So Julius Randle to John Legend. That's what your days were like.
Yeah.
So you was giving buckets.
Giving niggas a couple buckets.
We gotta see. Look, you talking big. Nah, you don't want that. You know, he don't know. I'm an old man right now, but he don't want that. So you went from giving buckets to playing the keys.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now in that you moved to Houston.
Yeah.
And you determined that you was gonna take this music thing serious when? When did you decide that it was really gonna be a thing?
I was like 14.
Okay, so you knew at a young age that this was gonna be my thing.
I recorded my first song I was like 14.
Was it good?
Nah.
What was the first song about?
Nah. It was about it was like called like Jab Left, Hook Right. And it was pretty much about like getting bullied and shit and then like confronting your bully, like, what's up, nigga? Like, I'm here now. I sent it to my second oldest brother because he originally taught me how to use like FL.
Okay.
Yeah. So I sent it to him. He was like, this is actually not bad. But it sucked. He was like speaking life into me though. And then my oldest brother, he actually paid for my first subscription of GarageBand.
Oh,
that's
nice.
where I was recording a lot of songs and stuff from. So I would just record songs like all the time and send it to them because I looked up to them the most. So I would just send them songs, whatever I was making. And if I got a response, cool. If I didn't, it was what it was. But from then, that first song, if I go back and find it, I'll probably find it in my email somewhere.
I think it's important to see the progression because I'd imagine
now that you say that, I really want to go.
Your first song from Fruity Loops, it sounds like you was using.
Yeah.
Like before even GarageBand. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
That first song to now, I would imagine there's a big leap.
So crazy thing was, I wasn't even recording songs on Fruity Loops. FL, I was making beats. So my like I said, my second oldest brother, he produced. So he would teach me how to make beats, and he got me like this crack version of FL. So I would try to remake the songs that I love. Like I really loved My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, like 808s and Heartbreak.
Man, I wish we had the old Kanye.
Chief Keef and Wayne, all that shit. So I had all those sound kits, but just in this crack version, so it would like fucking crash on me and shit.
Yeah.
But I would try to remake those beats like sound for sound. So that's what I was doing. And I was just listening to straight beats on those. And then it's my mom's old laptop. I still got that laptop today.
So did you want to? So was it production? Was your first love? Maybe?
Nah, I just love music. So anything that I could do to kind of get my hands in that, I just did it. Like it didn't matter. Yeah.
Okay. Now you started putting songs together.
Yeah.
Who was the first person, separate of family? Because family, we gonna gas you up even if you're terrible sometimes.
Yeah.
But who heard you and said, "Oh, he got something"?
Dog. This is right before I moved to Houston. We were going on this field trip in like 8th grade to New York from Connecticut. It's like the Holocaust Museum or something like that. And we on the bus, and like there's a couple other kids in the school that like wanted to rap and stuff like that. And so it was always like this little back and forth thing, like who's better, this and that. Like we would go back and forth, have like little ciphers or whatever. And then I had like recorded like this one verse with a friend of mine in Connecticut.
Okay.
And I let the kids on the bus hear it because I would listen to it by myself. But then like, yeah, Aaron, what you listening to? Da, 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 da. I'm like, man, fuck it, here y'all go ahead, listen to this, and they would listen to it. They're like, yo, this is actually not bad. But now if you go back and listen to that shit, bro, that shit is.
Do you remember it?
Nah,
because see, most people remember like that first.
I remember the feeling, like
yeah, okay. So you remember the feeling in it, okay?
Because I was always a kid that was like, I was always cool with the cool kids, but I was always cool with the kids that wasn't at the same time. Like you know, the kids that people would like kind of play or make fun of and stuff like that. But since I like play sports and stuff like that as well, I always kind of had the acceptance of like the cool kids and stuff.
Yeah.
And then like the kids that was like theater and choir and stuff like that, who always got clown and stuff like that, I knew them as well. So to kind of really get the acceptance from like teammates and like peers of the kids who were perceived to be, you know, the cool kids, that was a cool feeling. And then like still those other kids appreciated what I did as well.
Okay.
So that was just a start of that. Yeah.
Okay. So from that,
yeah,
clearly you had to take steps. You move here, you had to take steps to maybe get in a studio, or get from out of your house, or get the equipment to really do this the right way. What did that step look like?
So when we moved here, I didn't have nothing.
Okay.
I had that's when I like just started paying my own phone bill and shit. So I went and got an iPhone 5. And that's when my brother had got me GarageBand. And so I had that. And then I would just record songs through that. I would make my beats on GarageBand.
Okay.
And then I would just record songs through the mic on the phone.
Okay.
And I would be able to get to studios here and there and record here and there. Like if I had friends that had certain access to like different studios and stuff, or like if somebody like heard what I was doing and fuck with me, they'd be like, yeah, come through. You can, you know, just record for free or whatever. Those situations. But majority of the time from like high school to like a few years ago, I was recording on my phone.
Oh,
and, like,
wow.
doing my little mixes on my phone or my laptop or whatever. Shoot, didn't matter where I was. Like in my car, I would record in the car. And
like SoundCloud really opened up a lot of that for people.
Yeah.
Like to be able to not need the infrastructure of a music studio.
Yeah.
But you could still get out something that was rough. You know, it may not have been mixed well, or may not have been put together and packaged the best, but at least people could tell that you had something. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Russ, well, I know you're probably familiar with him. I can remember Russ at one point was doing like a song a week. Like he was putting out a new song every week. And I think he did it for like 2 years straight. Yeah. Something crazy like that.
Crazy thing is, like 2018.
Okay.
I was trying to, that was Russ was doing his thing around then too. But I tried to do this thing where I was putting out a song a day.
Damn, a day?
So I was doing a song a day. It was like, I was calling something like 365 days of hits or something like that. I was calling it.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, I'm gonna put out a song a day. And I got to like 180 something.
That's legit. That's dedication, bro. Did any of them get popular, like, or did any of them like you felt like, oh, they like this one,
like taking off more,
I can do more of this?
Nah, maybe got like a couple thousand, but nothing like substantial.
Man, what are you talking about? A couple thousand is substantial. You know how hard it is to get 1,000 people to listen to anything?
Absolutely not.
Like, let's be real, like that's difficult. It's a challenge. Like a lot of people diminish the small steps to get you to where you're going to now.
For sure.
Those couple thousand people that listen to a song means a lot. Like that's not a small thing.
Now, don't get me wrong. I appreciate that shit more than like, cause people taking the time out of their day to appreciate or listen to or give you some of their time
straight up
to pay attention to something that you spent time on. That's probably one of the greatest things you can ever have. One of the greatest feelings you can ever have, because somebody sees you.
Okay.
You know, everybody wants to be seen in some way, shape, or form. So when somebody's seeing you for what you bring to the table, what you bring to the world,
no doubt,
that's fantastic. At that time, it was the world to me. I say that because I've always had a vision for myself that's like
way bigger,
way beyond. And sometimes I do have to take myself out of my own head and step outside of myself and be like, man, like this is the journey. Like the journey is the destination.
It is, man. It's a part of the process. So when, you know, we got to where you were from and all that stuff, because I mentioned to you, I don't know if your style, I couldn't nail down who would you feel like your, who you would look at for inspiration?
Oh man. I look at like Kanye, Drake, Bryson Tiller, Michael Jackson, The Weeknd, Usher, Neo, Mario.
Okay.
Trey Songz, like everybody, these are all people that I grew up listening to.
Gotcha.
John
I got
Legend.
you. Yeah.
This is all stuff that I just grew up on. Shit. Wayne, Chief Keef, Wale.
And that's why I was saying when we got started that it sounded like you probably put a lot of influences together to make a sound.
Yeah. And so for a while, what I would try to do was just create songs that I knew people liked.
Okay.
So like my people be like, what sounds like, this is very early on, like what sounds like a hit to you? And like, don't answer the question, just make that. Whatever sounds like a hit to you, just make that. If it sounds like Drake, okay, well make that. And then just as the more you keep doing it, the more it evolves into who you are.
Okay.
You know, so I would take bits and pieces and influences and stuff of other people's like styles and stuff like that and just mold it into myself. So I really appreciate a lot of like, man, it goes from like even John Mayer to freaking Ed Sheeran.
So you got a diverse palette of music. Okay. And the fact that you play instruments also. Yeah. I think that leads you to listen to like Mayer, you know, he guitar Crazy. And, you know, he also singing, etc.
Yeah.
Now, the Kanye one is interesting to me.
Really?
Because you mentioned earlier how you were producing your own things.
Yeah.
But Kanye ain't singing either. Now, he's just rapping. Yeah. You can do a little bit of everything. Right. So where does the Kanye influence where does that hit you at?
Sonics. I really appreciate sound and then visuals as well. If you look at like everything that he's done visually, he's telling the story, and that's a big thing that me and my team are working on right now. Is really telling the story, but not over complicating things, but just telling the story of me, telling the story of love. That's where I'm at right now.
Okay.
But yeah, Sonics, the way sound feels and the way we view sound is not just directly in front of you or left and right. That shit is like,
it's around.
It's a feeling. Sound is real. Energy is like, sound waves are a real thing. Like if you think about a microphone is sucking sound, and through the speakers it pushes sound out. So sound is a real thing. This is like a vacuum. But I ain't gonna get too technical.
No, that's what we're here for. So for you, it's less about Now I've got another question.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it's less about the style, more about the feeling that people will get when they listen to your music.
Yes, I think style is very important as well.
Okay.
Definitely I take from Kanye like style. I really love fashion. If it wasn't music for me, it'd probably be fashion or a film or something.
And you could do both.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But shit, style. Yeah, Kanye made it cool for people like me to be me.
No doubt.
Like I ain't gotta be like, you know, I'm not a street nigga, but I'm also not like on the complete opposite side of that. I've seen both sides of the ball, and I think I have an appreciation for everything. And that's what I think Kanye brought to the table for people like me. It's okay to be ourselves, and it's okay to appreciate art and express art to the fullest.
Now we're introducing you to our audience.
Yeah.
So if there was one song that you could give them of yours,
of mine,
that you would represent, hey, this is your starter pack of AP. Yeah. This is your starter pack of Aaron. What would it be?
One song to start off. Damn. It's gotta be my song "No Surprise."
Okay.
It's out. It's out. I got a whole lot of unreleased that I can be like,
we want the release song.
The release song. If you want to start listening to AP, go listen to "No Surprise."
Tell us why.
Why? It's an upbeat song. I think it's a very inviting song. I think it's a song that makes people feel good, but it's also like an uplifting song. More so for women though, but it's just a good song. It's like the song goes, she got some problems that money won't fix and a body that money can't buy. So it's kind of just helping, like, you know, women be themselves, like, you know, go out and have a good time. Like these problems, like problems that money won't fix, meaning like it's bigger than that. So, and then a body that money can't buy, like just be yourself. Was it Baby Calling Me at the Ritz? Yeah. So and then there's a part where I'm trying to love on, rub on, touch on, fuck on, one. So what's up, girl? Cause you breaking my heart.
I hear that Bryson now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just a little bit.
I'm starting. So, cause that's what I was wondering. Like I kept saying, like, all right, who are his influences? Now I'm hearing you say it. I can hear it. It's better to do it in real time.
Yeah.
And not even to compare you, because bro, you got something. And what I would encourage you is to lean into that. So if someone says, hey, what's the song? Have it ready.
Yeah. Nah, for
and
sure.
Be ready to say it. Because you only get a few opportunities to get in front of people.
Yeah.
And those few opportunities could turn into anything. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You talented. The people here, you got what you supporting you. They understand you talented.
Yeah.
We knew you was talented. We appreciate you reaching out to us. So those opportunities you got to take advantage of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, and be ready to share what you want people to know about you.
Yeah.
So if I was to ask you now,
yeah,
what will people get from AP in their music? What would it be?
Shoot, as far as the message I talk a lot about love and like the things that come with it, whether it's like joy in love, whether it's pain in love, whether it's like different complexities that come with it. I feel love very heavily.
Okay.
So whether it's like a relationship type of love, or even if it's just like having a good time and enjoying the space of the people that you with, or the things that because in life we don't just live life for nothing. We want to have a little
Straight
something.
up.
So it's okay to enjoy that as well. But ultimately the message is love, whether we're loving people, whether it's relationship love, or whether it's just like love for life, love for nice things, like love for nice things. But ultimately the message is love.
Now you mentioned you've got some unreleased music.
Yeah.
My guess you're working on your big project. You've got some smaller things out there. You're working on your big project. Yeah. What's next for you?
Right now we're working on a couple of different things. We're working on a single.
Okay.
A couple singles for the summer, but in these next few weeks, the next couple months, we'll be rolling out some new singles. And then I'm not gonna say too much. I'll just let y'all kind of.
Can we play the single on a show?
Hell yeah, y'all can play the single on
Is
the
that
show.
okay?
It ain't out yet, but I'll let y'all get it.
Yeah, that's
first.
what I'm saying. If we can have an opportunity, we'll put it on the full panel as well. Sure. Because I would love to get that opportunity to hear it.
Absolutely.
And then what do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
In the next
Let's go
10
10 out.
10 out, man. And then you know how they say like the world is yours,
hey,
Scarface thing.
I respect that.
10 years from now, no, I see us doing some very big things and very monumental things. I really want to just expand musically, just not even just as far as sound and not even just as far as R&B goes, but I want to expand the sound so much to where, because one thing about me is I really hate being in a box.
I respect that.
And I don't like being categorized as one thing. I understand for familiarity for people,
but you're R&B though, right?
Yeah.
So
for all intents and purposes,
you know that, and you want to be able to take that space, but then also maybe expand it into other things. Is what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Okay, gotcha.
Which I think R&B it's got its due time for that. Like it's time. It's time for that. We did that with rap, hip hop, and it's great, and it's still doing this thing now. But I think it's time for a shift, and I think that we are going to be at the forefront of that shift. But yeah, 10 years from now, man, I would love to venture into like the fashion space, into film, and then just if we can top some charts while we at it.
No doubt, that's
these charts.
Definitely part of the process.
Yeah, and just working and really making great art at the end of the day, and something that's true to me and to this cause and to the world.
So before we let you, when are we playing one-on-one basketball?
Right
you know what I'm saying? Like we can roll the ball out anytime you want to, because he claimed our producer, he hooped too.
Word.
You claim you Julius Randle. We got to see it in real time.
Say less, man.
And after that, we gonna diss track you. After we beat you, we gonna put out a song that diss track you.
That's gonna be y'all, just y'all two?
No, but the whole Horsemen, all of us.
All y'all.
Get you 5, we got 5.
All y'all, and we. All right, best say less.
Yeah, get your 5, we got our 5.
Easy. Put it on camera too. So
it's definitely gonna be on camera. It's definitely gonna be. Nah. Like your energy is great, man. You like you said, the world is yours. I would encourage you just to continue. Put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Be in front of people. The opportunity for you to grow is there. Your music is dope. What you're doing is dope. Look like the team behind you is supporting what you're doing. So continue down that path. Is there anything you want to share with people before you leave? Of course, we want to let them know where to find you and all that good stuff. But is there anything you want to share? And do you want to give clearly you singing to the ladies. Is there that camera right there? Is there anything you want to sing for the women before we go?
Oh man, sing for them. What should I sing? Damn. Let me see. All right. Now I know this might seem strange, but let me know if I'm out of order for step into you this way. See, I've been watching you for a while, and I just gotta let you know that I'm really feeling your style. And girl, I had to know your name.
Man, don't give him too much. And, you know, I get mad because see, when you get around niggas who can really sing, I think I can sing until niggas who can sing for real start singing. So I'm offended by that right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just holding a note,
Nah.
man.
All right, so let the
you
people.
asked me to.
I know.
So.
Let the people know where they can find you and all that good stuff, brother.
Look, man, real quick, man. I appreciate you having me on here.
Come on,
First
man.
of all,
Come
man,
on.
for real, you only get one life and you only get one chance to really do this. So if anybody's got anything out there that they chasing, man, I wholeheartedly recommend chasing that, man. Take care of your responsibilities too, though, for sure. If you've grown, take care at home, but don't forget about the things that you dream about, because we only get one life. You only get one chance to live this shit, man. So for sure, go after it. If y'all looking for me, man, you can find me at IG, TikTok, YouTube, all that at Who Is Aaron Page. That's Who Is Aaron Page. Again, man, I appreciate you, man.
Man, y'all tap in with the young brother. I'm cutting all that singing shit out the episode. Ain't no way someone gonna sing me under the table on my show. That is crazy right now. We gonna hoop too. But again, that is Horsemen Academy for June. We out.